In this video, I will be discussing the differences between raster graphics and vector graphics. We will go over the pros and cons, and then I will tell you when it is best to use them. To begin, I will define what exactly a vector and a raster graphic are. Vector graphics are lines, shapes, and other graphic image components stored in a format that incorporate geometric formulas for rendering the image elements. An example of a vector graphic program is Adobe Illustrator. An advantage of a vector graphic technology is its power of scalability. I can scale the picture as much as I want, and the shape will continue to be smooth. Also, each set of lines in a vector image represents separate and distinct objects. Therefore, every object can be re-edited at any time. However, small errors in a drawing may become visible as soon as it is enlarged too much. Raster graphics are made up of maps of bits within a rectangular grid of pixels. An example of a raster graphic program is Adobe Photoshop. Bitmaps are very easy to create. Take a picture with a digital camera or scan something in, and you have one. A bitmap image uses solid color pixels which can be identified or recolored easily. The most common and obvious disadvantage of this image format is that they are not upward scalable. You can make a bitmap smaller without too much loss, but you cannot make it larger without losing quality. If you ever see a bitmap image blown up, you will notice it has little individual squares or dots that make up the image. When you see it in its optimal size, you do not notice the individual dots, but if you try to make it bigger, the image becomes fuzzy, jaggy, or pixelated. On the other hand, the vector images remain smooth because your computer merely recomputes the coordinates of the points and adjusts the vector equation constants. Because vector graphics have the ability to scale up smoothly, it is best to use a vector program when you know that you are going to be making something big, such as a poster or a banner. Raster graphics are best used when working with photographs, but make sure that you use a high resolution if you think you are going to want to scale up. If you have any questions, contact the St. Edward's Instructional Technology Training staff at training@stedwards.edu.